the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Hello, good evening, I'm back again, and yes, looking forward to playing the Alan Wake DLC now. Yes, we're starting on that tonight. Yes, how are we all doing this week? I've got a few days off next week, so I'm thinking I might do a longer stream on Sunday or Monday, depending on which day I decide to go. I'm hoping I can get through all the DLC in a couple of streams, because I've heard they're only about an hour and a half each, so I should be able to get through one and maybe about half of another one tonight, but we'll see. Yes, let's just switch over to the old camera view. I haven't done anything with the game since last week. I will be playing the final draft, but I'm going to be doing that off camera because because of how long it takes me to get through games, I don't want to do like a game more than once on stream. So yeah, I've had a couple of people tell me play the final draft. So yes, I'm looking forward to seeing how the ending changes for that. But in the meantime, we have Night Springs. The moment this becomes available, the moment I can pre-order that, I am the Lake House. I am pre-ordering it, and I'm going to be going against my normal old thing where I don't play games as soon as they're out. Pretty much as soon as I can, I'm going to be getting this and playing it because I really want to know how Alan Wake's story ends. Now, if you're wondering why the screen's a little bit weird, the reason is because I've actually got a slightly taller picture on here to try and fill up more of the stream window, which means this screen, which was set up for 16:9, isn't quite displaying properly. I've had a couple of issues with that throughout the game, but hopefully it won't be too much of an issue. So I have not clicked on this bit yet, so I don't know where it goes from here. So let's jump in. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know they were numbered, because my original plan was I'd play the Jesse Faden one, then the Tim Breaker, and then the Rose one. But the fact that they're numbered in episodes makes me think they should be played in that order. And number one fan looks like Rose. I was planning on playing hers last. Well, I mean, they're numbered, so I might as well do them in order. So yeah, let's go. Loading into the expansion from this menu will override your progress in the existing expansion menu. Save slot. Yeah, that's fine. I haven't done any yet. Right. Let's see what happens with Rose then. I'm assuming this one's Rose. Taking its time. Hello.
A fan. The dictionary definition of the word is an enthusiast, a fervent devotee, an abbreviation of fanatic. What comes across to an outsider as a dangerous obsession or even madness is something entirely different from the point of view of the fan herself. To be a fan is a joyous existence.
Or should be.
One filled with the happiness that stems from knowing with utter clarity purpose of your life. But what if that purpose could be more still? If you could be lifted out of the flock as your idol's chosen one, the only one who could decipher his secret messages. What lengths would you go to save the object of your obsession in Night Springs? Tonight's cult classic episode, number one fan.
Interesting. Alan Wake and Walton Door were mentioned in the opening credits there. No.
Life's a funny thing. You spend all your time wishing and hoping and dreaming for something, and then, bam! Destiny shows up at your door like a mailman with a package you were pretty sure got lost because you ordered it like 6 months ago. but that's okay. When your destiny has eyes like sunsets and a beard like mahogany-colored velvet, you don't really mind how it arrives. But my day didn't start off with all that excitement. It began like any other day did for this waitress slash protector of the town of Night Springs.
Oh, God.
As always, Knight's Diner was the hottest spot in town, so there was plenty of work to do.
Knight's Diner.
Hey, it's everyone's favorite waitress.
Look who it is!
Hi, everyone!
Could I get another cup of that delicious special brew that only you know how to make?
Of course. Who else wants a top up?
Me?
Right here, please.
One for me, please, and thank you.
Will do. Let me just grab a fresh pot.
This really clearly exists entirely in her mind. Dispense really good advice. Okay.
Here's your coffee.
How do you juggle running this diner, your bird sanctuary, and that amazing fan site for the writer you love so much?
Here you go.
A person of your genius and grace is wasted serving coffee to us regular Joes and Joannes.
Oh, I don't mind. Hot coffee.
I heard your fan site for that writer was named best fan site in the world. Congratulations.
Another cup.
I would kill to have a passion like you do for that writer of yours. You two are destined for each other.
We sure are. That's everyone's coffee. Better put this pot back. I loved being the very successful owner and operator of the county's most popular diner. But that was nothing compared to my grease fire of passion for the writer and his sheer literary talent and flowing hair and lips like buttery pie crust. Hi! I need to clear the empty pie plates from the tables. Shucks.
Okay.
The writer lives just outside town in that mansion of his. Why don't you go talk to him?
Oh, we have our own ways of talking.
I saw
Yes.
that you saved every single kitten from that bear attack. Amazing.
Thanks. Those yoga lessons really paid off.
Is Knight's Diner going to enter the statewide pie competition this year?
Of course. We're gonna make this our 20th win in a row.
The date last night was a total bust. You're the expert on romance. Any advice?
Okay.
Yes. But first, tell me everything.
Oh no.
Long story short, she told me I dressed like a divorced gym teacher. But it's what's inside that matters, right?
Notice the glassy stare in his face. I think they've all got that. And considering how good the facial animation was for the base game, this feels deliberate.
Right. Show them the real you and it will all work out. Talk about that mole you worry about when you're trying to fall asleep.
Well, I'll try that. Thanks a million.
Okay.
Don't mention it.
Oh, the door to the kitchen is back here. Okay.
What can I get you?
Oh. I need a good book recommendation. After all, you're the town's literature buff.
Oh, you
She's
have
coming across as a
got
Mary
to
Sue.
read the newest book in the Writer's Crime Trilogy. I'll grab you a copy from the back.
Is this where things start to go to
No time
pot?
for that. I've got customers waiting.
Okay, I thought it said go get a book. Is there anyone else I need to talk to? Wonder, will it let me run? Yes, I can. That's not appropriate for a...
He better not crease any pages.
You're giving him your copy? That's a bit mad, isn't it? Okay, right. Taking in 6 macaws. Okay. Anything that hurts more than love is loving again. America's best-selling author.
It's me, your favorite writer whose voice you would recognize in your sleep. I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan, you're the only one who can save me.
Oh my gosh! Don't worry, I'm on my way. My beloved writer was in terrible danger, and I had to rescue him. The stakes had never been higher. Luckily, I kept all my accessories in the diner's kitchen.
Accessories. Everything's very pink. And all the food's burning because nobody's here to attend it.
Accessories.
Oh.
Everything a girl needed to claim victory in the battle for love. My trusty 12 gauge, fully automatic. Extreme circumstances call for extreme shotguns.
How many shotguns do you have?
My bolt-action hunting rifle with a gorgeous walnut stock. Deadly, and looks good doing it. Just like me. I was finally ready for a night out on the town.
Head to the boatyard.
There was no time to waste. The shortcut through the boatyard was the fastest way to my writer's mansion in the woods outside town.
Okay.
The boatyard is this way! You better hurry!
Go through the boatyard. It's the shortest.
This is a fever dream.
This was my moment. My chance to save the writer and make him realize how much he needed me. And if that's not love, I don't know what is.
Okay, I'm guessing it must be this way then. You can do it. The music's fantastic. Oh, and that's blocked off as well.
I got turned around. How unlike me.
Okay. I'm guessing it must be all the way down that way then.
We'll run the diner while you're gone! You're way worse at it!
Tell him we all love his books.
Save literature. You're the only one tough and graceful enough to save.
I was leaving my old life behind, like a body left to sink in a lake so no one finds it. Nothing would get between me and my future with the writer.
I love the skip. Okay.
Now, who the heck is that?
I knew you'd come to his rescue.
Who are you? And why do you look like a slightly less handsome version of my writer?
Oh, don't you ever compare me to that worthless hack. Sure, I may be his wild and rebellious estranged twin brother, but we can't all be perfect.
I had no idea he had a brother. To think there were 2 of him all this time.
After today, there won't be. No more writer, no more books, no more living in his shadow.
But you're his brother. I'm sure you two can talk it out and realize you have so much in common, and after you change, You can move in together. And I'll come over with popcorn for movie nights.
He had his chance for popcorn and movie nights, but he wanted to keep everything for himself. Too bad. You know what they say? If you can't join him, beat him.
I'm just wondering, should I just put a cap in his ass right now? Oh, it won't let me.
What did you do to him?
I locked Mr. Fancy Pants up somewhere you'll never find him.
You won't get away with this. I'll stop you.
Babe, I got an army of people that hate that hack almost as much as I do. They're ready to die if it stops him from writing another crappy book. What do you got?
I have a shotgun.
Well, I got a... Wait, that's a real shotgun? Okay, I admit I didn't expect that. But it doesn't matter. You can't stop all of us.
Oh!
A monster could be blind to the poignance of my writer's books. And there was only one way to deal with monsters. I ate my spinach this morning, so don't mess with me. Hey, that hurt. You are all being very rude.
Okay, these are literal zombies.
I'm fresh out of bullets. I ate my spinach this morning, so don't mess with me.
Oh! Okay. Follow the bad boys' trail. Okay. What do we have around here? Yeah, people are absolutely right. Running around as Rose with a shotgun is hilariously
My
awesome.
writer's jerky twin had him locked up somewhere, like a sweet, helpless prince locked in a tower. But his fan in shining armor was on her way. Luckily, one of those haters had made a hole in the fence for me. The twins' motorcycle had left tracks in the mud. I recognized the tread pattern immediately, thanks to my famously keen perception. The tracks would lead me right to my writer and his kidnapper. I felt like the detective from my writer's books, solving the case with my wits. All I needed now was an unlimited supply of black coffee and crippling emotional trauma caused by the untimely death of my spouse.
Right, okay. Now, when she said, oh, hero in shining armor, I was thinking, don't you mean hero in pink? Oh, unintentional fist pump up there.
More haters. You are all being owned.
Okay, finish reloading. Paint some painkillers. I think I heard some of them coming. I wonder if they're just going to quietly wait outside for me.
Don't get between me and my writer.
Got no map. What's over here? Nothing to find. Oh, the music's awesome. Okay.
Why hadn't my writer ever told me he had a semi-evil twin brother? He must be waiting until our third or fourth date, surrounded by candles, so he could reveal this vulnerable chapter from the dramatic story of his emotionally troubled past. Oh, that man has more layers than a croissant.
I love the fact the writing is deliberately cheesy and over the top. And yeah, the fact that the Taken, or these versions of the Taken, are moaning about how bad his writing is. I mean, yeah, if his writing is like this...
I couldn't let these monsters continue to plague my dear writer with their negativity. I would treat them the same way I'd treat trolls on my fan site. But this time, I was banning them from life.
Oh, God. I was literally about to say, what, you deal with the trolls on your fan sites with a fucking shotgun? Oh, I think there's ammo down there. Oh. Oh, God. Okay, let's read this. All the tears of all the angels in heaven were falling over this city. She wore the rain like a funeral shroud. She was in a sad state, this city of mine, but she was still mine, the filthy prison I called home. I was here for a reason. Joe Bullets Capone. He was inside drinking champagne and throwing around his dirty money while I stood in the rain smoking a soggy cigarette. But that didn't matter. The only thing that mattered was I knew Bullets had a bad night coming his way, and he had no clue. He had made me wait through it. My pack of cigarettes was long gone by the time Bullets staggered out. It moves so quickly I can't keep track of it. By the time he staggered at the back door, I detached myself from the shadows, stepped right up beside that pathetic excuse for a man. Long time, Joe. Bullets looked up, his booze-soaked grin twisted into something less friendly. You. He reached for the pistol under his jacket, a 6-shooter with slugs big as my cigarette stubs. I'd done my homework. He barely had the piece out of its holster before I was on him. Wrested it out of his hands, tossed it behind a dumpster. Bullets didn't like that. Gave me one right in the gut. Wind rushed out my lungs like a soul leaving a body. Through my wheezing, I could make out the slap of boots against water. Bullets was legging it. Had to get after him. Couldn't lose him, not when I was so close. He had info I needed, the address of the last stop for this train I called Revenge. So I sucked in whatever air I could and took off after him through the twisting maze of alleyways. 2 rats, but only 1 cheese. I pulled out my revolver. I was playing for keeps. Don't make this hard, Joe. I caught up with him as he was dropping down the other side of a chain-link fence. He sneered, teeth like rows of grey tombstones. He thought he was escaping. He thought he was safe. My body slammed against the fence like a bird against a window, clutching the thin metal, scrambled over it, the jagged ends of wire ripping through the sleeves of my coat and biting into skin. The pain was awesome. I dropped into the alley and ran like a panther. At every blind corner I expected a trash can lid to the face. None came. Maybe bullets hadn't liked what he saw in my eyes as I climbed that fence. I bet he wasn't smiling now. Then I had him, a trapped rat, trying and failing to wrench a locked door off its hinges. I leveled my gun at him. You know what I want, Joe. Bullets let go of the door handle, hands up as high as they'd go, beseeching a higher power not to cast him down. Go on, man. Ain't gonna bring your wife back. Can't have to try. Talk. Yeah, sure thing, sure. Bullets lunges for his ankle. Crack of lightning from my hand, and he was down in the gutter, clutching his belly. I walked over, calm as snow, stood over him, watched his putrid blood mingle with the rivers of rainwater. You talk, I call an ambulance. His words were having a hard time getting through the pain. You're insane, man, insane. I raised my gun level with his eyes. Try again. Okay. You want the big man, yeah? I know where I can find him. Blood pounded in my ears like war drums. All the killing, the sleepless nights, the booze, the countless cigarettes I smoked while ghosts swirled around me. It was all for this. The drums got louder. Bullets caught his breath, straining against the pain, and then he spilled his guts. My #1 fan, if I don't make it, I just want you to know that... No, I can't say it, curse my crippling sensitive artistic nature. I left the alley, told a waiter on the curb the guy had been shot. Didn't care what he did with that information. I had what I needed. Okay, that wasn't as terrible as I thought it was going to be. Not quite sure. I was expecting there to be something to pick up. So after that segue... I love how the flames
the
just...
motorcycle tracks ended at a cabin. Was my rider inside?
Hello? Isn't anyone gonna rescue this poor little rider? Hello? Is anybody there? I'm just a frail rider and I require aid.
He's inside.
I was just saying, I love how the flames of the tyre tracks just stay there. Right, this is probably a fake out. I don't think the writer's actually here.
I'm here. I've come to save you.
Oh, joy! We can finally be together and sit through beat poetry readings and drink $18 cocktails and have high tea with the queen.
Wait a minute. My rider only drinks coffee. 2 sugars, no milk. I keep all the mugs.
Okay, no more tricks. I'll be waiting upstairs.
Ooh.
I guess riding doesn't run in the family.
Brothers, the moon can only shine when the sun is gone. The night can only come when the day is gone. Can the sea ever meet the ocean? I've heard worse. I'm not a poetry person, but...
Where are you?
I was never upstairs. I lied when I said there were no more tricks.
Ooh, you're starting to piss me off, mister. Where is my rider?
I'm just having a little fun. Let's chat down at the beach. It's just out the back.
First, he kidnaps my rider. Then he calls him a tea drinker. He had crossed the line. I was going to go to that beach and give this jerk the scolding of a lifetime.
Okay. Torture ideas for Hack Brother. 1 car battery. Pulling fingernails, too messy. The bell, where do I get a bell? Blunt spoon, nice and simple. Dismantle typewriter. A psychological factor. Gasoline and fire. Fire might burn my cabin down. Maybe overcomplicating things?
The twin said he was down at the beach.
Okay, well the lineup of tools that are sat there are not fucking around. Now, if I was her at this point, not this beach, this beach. I love that. That's the attention to detail I love. If I was her, I'd probably just line up a shot and tap him in the head. Because he feels like he deserves it, but I know this isn't going to do that. Oh wow, I've got a lot of... Hang on, what? I have got a lot of shotgun ammo. I'm going to hold on to it. There he is.
I have to get down to that beach and get my rider back.
Now, notice here I'm pointing the shotgun, but if I move over him, she pulls the shotgun back, or pulls the gun back. That's the game saying you're not allowed to shoot this person. It's a bit cheaty, but...
Hey, me and my bike were just enjoying the view.
Where is my rider?
What do you even see in that crybaby? He's boring, he dresses like a nerd.
Hush your mouth! He is a stylish intellectual who is in touch with his feelings.
You're starting to cramp my style, babe. And I'm not telling you where he is.
You are going to tell me where he is, or else.
Or else what, babe?
Is that really the only option? I mean, she's got a fucking shotgun.
You asked for it. You're rude, you have no manners, your too cool to care attitude is attractive initially, but drives people away after they realize you're emotionally incapable of letting your walls down to reveal that you are a vulnerable human being just like everybody else. You are trying way too hard with that outfit.
No, stop! I don't like being seen! Listen, I never had your precious rider.
Ooh.
I was just keeping you distracted while my army of haters storms this mansion. Now the love of your life is doomed. Doomed!
He tricked me, even with my famously keen perception. I had to get to my rider's mansion as fast as my chunky kitten heels would take me.
Chunky kitten heels. What a term.
Whoops! Gotta put more bullets in.
Oh my god.
Can't forget the bullets.
I love how cheery she is. Get fucked. Okay, I've got far too much shotgun ammo.
You're all being very rude. Oh, hold on. I need to fill my gun up.
Oh, you want to have some as well. Yeah, I'm kind of guessing at the route. Hang on. Oh. Just covered in blood.
I knew you, my #1 fan, would never fall victim to my twisted brother's lies. His hatred for me is as inexplicable as the sunrise, and just as fiery. But I knew your heart would never waver. You're the only one who can save me. I believe in you.
Oh my god.
My writer believed in me.
I could listen to him all day.
Kindred spirits. We fit together like a bicycle chain and that spiky wheel thing the chain fits into. We were connected by love and destiny.
Yeah.
He was meant to be mine. Always and forever. There was no time to lose. I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature from these evil haters. The fate of all art rested on my shoulders. The stakes had never been higher.
You've said that once already. I'll take your word for it. Okay.
If I have to stop you myself, I will. Unlike him, I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty.
Okay, I can't seem to avoid those. Oh, for the love of...
I should have known. But that won't stop. Gotta put more bullets in.
Oh, wrong button. Talk to the bad boy.
Finish me off.
I'm not going to kill you. You're my darling writer's brother.
You really do love him, huh? I guess I never even had a chance. I was just jealous of his talent, his money, his velvety hair. But mostly, that he's got the love of somebody as amazing as you.
Oh, you silly werewolf. You could have all those things too. You just need to stop wanting to be him and start wanting to be you.
Your words have shown me that it wasn't my brother I hated. It was myself. Oh, what have I done? Those haters will tear him apart, and it's all my fault. Please, go save him.
Oh, I intend to.
Excuse me, I want to go over here to open this box and get what's in there. I find the rifle easier to use than the shotgun.
Yes! Someone order a reckoning?
This shotgun is just too much.
I'm fresh out of bullets. So don't mess with me. Oopsies! Can't forget the bullets.
Anyone else down here? Okay, how many books? There are just books everywhere. Oh. Yeah, I've got more than enough ammo to finish this.
Hold on. I need to throw my gun up. Very rude.
Nothing through here.
Don't mess with me. It's bullets o'clock.
Yeah, she's unstoppable.
Ryder isn't going to kiss himself.
Oh god.
And there he was. After all the fighting, we were finally alone. Together.
And you're covered in blood, not your own.
Our love was written in the stars. And so we danced like two spinning planets that would eventually crash into each other in a dazzling display of flames and rocks and other planet stuff. He told me all the sweet things I'd been waiting a lifetime to hear. I saw myself reflected in his eyes. I would always be at his side, to inspire and protect him. He needed me, now and forever. After all, I am his #1 fan.
Okay.
Anne and the object of her joy come together against a world trying to keep them apart. A happy ending for some. But is happiness, like beauty, all in the eye of the beholder? Where is the line between fandom and fixation? One can never tell.
Obsession.
Night Springs.
Appropriate song for that. Okay, that was a lot shorter than I anticipated. It's about half as long as I thought they were. I might even get all 3 of these done tonight. Right. So, yeah, I'm not even sure why they even have save points in those, because, well, yeah, obviously checkpoints throughout, so you don't start the whole thing from the beginning every time. But, yeah, that automatic shotgun, the fact it just kept getting faster, I didn't realise that right at the beginning. It's a shame it doesn't give the option for more difficulties, because that could have been more challenging. The only challenging part of that was the fight against the bad guy outside the house. So the gauntlet through into the house was a piece of cake, to be honest. Right, so the North Star, which I think is the Jesse Faden one. So I'm probably going to have my break partway through this, but let's see where this one goes.
Young woman on a mission to save a missing loved one. Desperately trying to stay one step ahead of the shadowy government agents hunting her. Agents from the very same agency that took the only person she cares about. On her quest, she is guided by her mysterious alien guardian angel. Her guiding star shows her the way, as it always has. She does not know what strangeness awaits her as she follows its unwavering light to the small town of Night Springs. Tonight's dreamlike episode, North Star.
Alan Wake and Wallen Door again.
This is gonna get strange. There's no helping it. The universe is much deeper and weirder than people know. My brother and I know. We've seen it. We've seen you. But there are some people, an agency, that doesn't want anyone knowing more than what they see. That's why they took my brother and have been chasing me my whole life. But I can't keep running.
I literally have no items. Okay. Yeah.
You think something here's important? What, the numbers?
Saturday 15th. 238. Okay. Right, that is the passcode. Hey.
I've never been able to track down the government agency that took my brother. Until now. You helped me find this place. Now you'll help me get him back. Right.
Alright, so...
Hello?
No,
Is
that's
anybody here?
not what I wanted to do. I need a weapon.
A roasting bar. This place really makes me want a coffee. But I guess that's the point.
Yeah. Okay, we did not have any shadowy people in control, or at least not like these. This is a definite change of pace in comparison. Okay, I'm not going to be going up that way. I'm not sure how easy they are to see on the stream, but... But there are two silhouettes there. I'm not sure how easy they are to see on the stream. But, yeah, I can definitely see them, so they're definitely telling me, don't go this way. Join us! Make the world coffee!
No tape. I don't have time to sit around watching movies anyway. The gazebo?
Oh,
Ma'am, here, get inside the light. Oh, they don't like the light. You shouldn't be here. How did you even get inside?
Shit, a cop. Should I lie? I kind of let myself in.
Yeah, more than you bargained for, huh?
What's going on here? What are those shadow people?
Well, that's what I'm here trying to figure out. The government's been putting something in the coffee. Turning people into coffee monsters.
The government. Is this the same government agency that's been chasing me all these years?
something in the coffee.
Something in the coffee is doing this? Really?
Took me a while to wrap my head around it, too. At first, I thought... Well, I don't know what I thought. But now it's clear. This is deep state science.
I'm...
Okay.
looking for someone. My brother. Have you seen anybody?
Well, only if you count those monsters. I'm sorry, ma'am. They've been abducting people from Night Springs, too. I'm here to get them back home. But now it's time you left. It's not safe here.
I'm not going anywhere until I find my brother.
I respect that. There's a warehouse just past the park. It's locked up tight, has some fancy government security system, but the intercom is busted. I figure that's where they're keeping our missing folks. There's a spare pistol and flashlight on the bench. I'd feel better if you took them. Those monsters don't do well with light. And
Okay.
whatever you do not drink the coffee.
He looks like he's had too much coffee as it is. What we got here? Missing person. Have you seen Jacob Flemson, 52? Last seen hiking Night Springs National Park. 18th of September, the reporting party advised that her partner, Jacob Flemson, was last seen leaving for Night Springs National Park approximately 11:30 a.m. Flemson was wearing a dark shirt with rock band logo, flannel overshirt and navy jeans. If found, please contact the Night Springs Sheriff's Department. Staff member, please be aware there will be some changes due to new management. Starting immediately, Coffee World will only open at night. This will allow us to draw in new customers. All staff should be pushing our brand new Dark as the Void blend. On that note, tomorrow we'll have a special tasting party for staff. Attendance is mandatory. Please bring your friends. Okay. Dark Triangle Coffee proudly presents Night Under the Stars. The nights may be cold, but the coffee's hot. This week, Coffee World will only be open at night. Bring your family, friends, children, anyone you know for fun under the stars. Join us. Join the percolation. That sounds culty. That sounds very culty to me. Right.
Should make things easier.
Right. So. Altered the beam. Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. But exactly what I
Let's check
expected
out
of you.
that warehouse the sheriff mentioned.
Right.
You still with me? Good to hear.
Okay. The tasting room. What's up in the tasting room?
A tasting room? Better not.
Yeah, that, as I say, feels very culty. Right, so I need to go back this way, I think. Yep. Oh. Loads of ammo for something I don't have. Okay. Ah, yes, that's the direction that the entity is pointing me in. Right. So got several points.
What is this stuff? Smells like coffee.
Ooh, good thing I've got lots of ammo. Shame I haven't got the service
This must
weapon.
be the warehouse. But how do I get inside?
I'm not sure if you do want in on this.
Hi, I need to get inside. Sorry, I lost it.
That's an automated voice.
Machine. Sure. What's the question?
Please recite the fourth word of Dark Triangle Coffee's mission statement, as seen in our orientation video.
What kind of question is that?
That is incorrect.
Just let me inside the fucking building.
That is incorrect.
Right, so I've got to find a video. No map still. Not go around that side.
Guess we need to find that orientation
And
video.
why is there a drinks cup in the Portaloo? Right, so hopefully I'll get a pointer soonish. Something going on up here. Ooh. Okay, these shades are not fucking around. Okay. Done it. Loads of ammo. Okay. Thought there might be something up here other than gear to collect. I'm just finding loads of gear at the moment. I wasn't paying attention to that. Was there not an option to just guess it? Yeah, normally games will throw in options to guess that are completely out there. Ones that are guaranteed to be wrong. And it's the sort of thing that it doesn't matter what of those random ones you choose, you ain't getting it. Kind of makes you think that maybe they'll give an answer, but usually they're just nonsense answers. Right, so...
Sheriff said not to drink this stuff.
Yeah, I just wanted to check in here again in case there was a tape in here. So there was the orientation room, the welcome centre. Okay. None of that's helping me at the moment. Okay, it's pointing me towards it. Ooh, I missed this earlier. Again, more ammo. No tape. Still. Maybe I was firing a little too quickly there. It's not like I can waste ammo at the moment. I'm fucking hell. Look. I've got like 267 shots. And going with how the last one was, I absolutely did not run out of ammo. I've got nowhere near. Right, is this one going to have 5 options? Okay. Hey. I'm just overflowing with ammo. Okay. Find the orientation video. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. The fact that I don't have a map available does make it a little bit tricky. Roasting bar, tasting room. I wonder if not Tim can shed any light.
The security system wants some kind of password to get into the warehouse.
So you got it working. I wonder why it wouldn't turn on for me. What did it ask for, exactly?
It asked for the 4th word of the Dark Triangle Coffee mission statement. Any idea what that is?
Of course, it wants you to watch the video. The info you're after is on a videotape, but it is chock full of government brainwashing. I watched a bit of it. It was doing something to me. It's dangerous. You can't watch that tape.
I just had a thought. Is it going to be the Threshold Kids puppets, but doing Coffee World?
I need that videotape, Sheriff.
Oh, I so want to see
This is
this now.
exactly how they get you. But fine. If you really want it, I hid it in the Ferris wheel, cup number 4. You'll need this key. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay, so the Ferris wheel, or the percolator as it's better known. Right. Nothing getting in my way? Right, I need to get it going. Ah, there's the oh, the slow roast as it's now known. Eight, 9. They've got to stop at the right point. 11, 12. So Nat should go 1, 2, 3, and 4.
So, you up for a movie?
Let's go find out what horrors are on this tape. Cool. I love the juxtaposition between these. It's like we go from the really serious Alan Wake to then Rose in her fangirl mode to this. I'm curious to know what the Tim Breaker one is, because that one's called Time Breaker. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, I saw the other 10 and thought they might have something. Anyway, let's play this tape and see what horrors this involves.
Dark Triangle Coffee is a fast-growing company with ambitions to sweep the nation and eventually the globe with our out-of-this-world beverages. Drawn by our coffee's distinctive flavor and our unique beans, people are rushing to join the Dark Triangle movement. The company's mission statement is simple. To drink the truth
There.
is to become
That's what we need.
one.
Password
Our
is
financial and
truth.
spiritual growth
Now
has
we
been
can
accelerating at speeds previously
Hey,
unknown
what
to
is-
humanity.
Something is...
Soon everyone will
Something is... Oh, it's in my head. Please, you... Please, no, please, Lloyd. You stopped it. That was awful. Like a voice screaming in my head. But we got what we needed. The fourth word of the mission statement. Truth. Let's get back to that warehouse. That video was doing something to me. If you hadn't been there, what would have happened? What is this agency trying to do here? Control people?
I mean,
But why? What's their plan?
it's not like getting people
What
addicted
if
to
my
coffee
brother
is
has already
difficult.
been- No. I didn't come all this way to lose him now.
I think your brother is drinking a lot of coffee these days. That's kind of what this is indicating. Coffee warehouse. Right.
Please recite the fourth word of Dark Triangle Coffee's mission statement, as seen in our orientation video.
Truth.
That is correct. Further verification required. Please recite the optimal roasting temperature for Dark Triangle Coffee beans in Fahrenheit.
180 or 200. I'm just going to guess.
180?
That is incorrect.
No surprise. Right, okay. Investigate the roasting bar. God, this is going to be just going back and forth, back and
I bet I
forth.
can find the temperature I need at that roasting bar. The optimal roasting temperature. You don't happen to know, do you?
Any more?
I've loitered in enough coffee shops to recognize a roasting machine. Let's check this out.
There is optimal roasting temperature.
Prime... what? Prime number?
Right. Optimal roasting temperature is below 500 Fahrenheit, and also the number of light years between Earth and planet X13. What? Is below 500 Fahrenheit. Is below 500 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, it's right. Okay.
The temperature is more than the sum of our triangle. What does that mean?
Well, it's pointing out that in that triangle in the view, there's the angles highlighted, and they're all 60. And the angle, if you add the 3 up, that's 180. That's one of those math things. If you sum the angles of all, or the degrees of all 3 angles of a triangle, it gets to 180. So, wait a minute. Is greater than the sum of our triangles. So it's greater than 180.
This is like being back in school.
The first digit of our optimal roasting temperature... Well, the first digit of our optimal roasting temperature is half of the second and third... Well, it's half the second, and the third digit is 1 less than the one before. Hang on. The first digit is half the second digit, and the first digit is 1 less than the one before. Okay. Right. So, if it's more than 180, then the middle digit can't be 2, because that would be 120, and that's too low. So it'd have to be either 240 or 480. And the third digit is 1 less than the one before. Right, I'm not quite sure what that means. So it's got to be 240 something or 480 something. It's less than 500. Angles of a triangle, prime numbers. Okay. That shows the ones that they've crossed out. So, that must mean... So it says 1 less than the number before. So, the 240 was 243. So that must mean it should be 487.
I think that worked. 487. Who knew geometry would actually come in handy?
Yeah, that was a little bit of an odd way to do its math. There's going to be a third one, isn't there? There's going to be a third one.
Please recite
487.
Called it.
Oh, come on! I tried the coffee.
Oh, I love that
Worth a
voice.
shot. Try the coffee.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
But I can't stop now. You'll keep me safe. Right?
Yes, wake up and try the coffee.
Yeah, this looks completely normal.
Yes. The fact that it's just sat there waiting. But I'm going to take a break and just leave it right there. A bit of a mean thing to do at this point. But yeah, it's approaching 8:30. So I'm going to take a short break, be about 10 minutes. Probably put a few lights on in here because it's getting a bit dark on my screen there. So yeah, this is a fun bit of DLC. And I'm actually a bit surprised. I thought these were longer. So I've got a feeling I'm going to get them done. Actually, I think I'm just over halfway through this one, so I should get the Timebreaker one or Timebreaker one done in the other half. So, oh yeah, I can see why everyone absolutely loved the Rose one. That was just completely out there. Loved it. But yeah, I'll be back in about 10 minutes. So links and everything below if you want to have a look at those while I am away. I should be back, should be by about past or just after. So yes, I won't be long, so don't go anywhere.